Phones have been basically the same for the past 10 years. I say basically, about 80% of the features that you get in your phone is basically the same as they were 10 years ago. This is why you should not be conned by brand spanking new phones that tell you that they have different displays. You won't notice the difference between a fancy new display that has QOLED something or other that's going on with more megapixels. Fair enough, you may notice it in one video that they present to you, maybe by the salesman or the first video that you see, but almost instantly that novelty will dissipate. It will no longer be a thing that you are impressed by. It will go very, very quickly. So phones really have not changed that much. I've told you that I've recently bought this phone for this recording. The reason why I had to upgrade this phone was because my old phone had too many issues going on, just too many, that the point of fixing all those individual issues actually came very close to buying a new phone. And with that, made sense for me to buy this new phone, and actually it would come with less issues than the previous phone that I would have had to fix, and that may come with its own issues itself. But if the cost of fixing a phone is still cheap, if it's just one thing that you need to fix, go ahead and fix it. Now, the only thing I've noticed on this phone compared to the last one, barring the structure of it, the size of it, that was obviously different because the previous one was a smaller phone. The only difference in features that I have noticed is it is a bit louder. When I turn the volume all the way up, it's a little bit louder than the previous one. That's the only real thing. And that, like I mentioned, all phones are basically the same. If I said that this phone is 80% as good as the last phone, then that's true. I have not noticed an increase of 20% in the different features that I've gotten out of this phone, albeit I'm very happy I've got this phone, and I stuck to the principles that I mentioned in this course, that I bought used and reliable, that was approximately 3 years old, and I'm on the SIM only contract. I'm happy I've got this phone because the previous one was just breaking down, but from features to features, it really is almost the same phone. So when you are convinced, or when someone's trying to convince you that a different display or a tiny little feature is going to make things better on a brand spanking new phone that is over £1,000, do not be conned by it. You probably don't need that feature. Still go back to the 3 years and just enjoy that phone instead. Enjoy the savings that you've created from spending a lot less money on the phone, the savings that you've created from not having to get this on a phone contract, and the savings that you've created that you've used as a disposable income to increase your wealth and grow your financial freedom and progress with your financial freedom journey. So this is just a short lesson to explain that phones are basically the same as they were 10 years ago. So don't worry about all the fancy new features. You probably don't need them. By 3 years old, buy cash. That's the way to go.